Welcome back to this, already the final segment of The Price of Business for today's show. I am Kevin Price, talking to you about you and your business. Chris Kidd, he comes in every week with interesting news stories, particularly as they relate to business. I love what Chris is doing for us on The Price of Business as a weekly contributor. He's also at chriskidd, that's K-I-D-D, chriskidd, CHRISKIDD.com. All right, Chris, tell us a little bit about your company, and then introduce our guest today.
Well, I'm a financial coach. It's a little bit different from an advisor, but I basically am more of a teacher than a salesperson. I try to help my clients understand how to be better managers of their personal finances, how to become more sophisticated investors, and how they can start their own businesses.
Okay, very cool. And then tell us about your guests.
And my guest today is Franklinthomas from Slidell, Louisiana. And he's spent time with, in his playing days, he spent time with the Detroit Lions, the New Orleans Saints, the Kansas City Chiefs, and played for a handful of years in the Arena League, has also coached arena football, and is the owner of Conquest Sports, and has now started a new soccer league, from what we understand.
Very good. Welcome to the program.
Thanks. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, tell us about your new league.
Well, it's called the Women's Professional Indoor Soccer League. We founded it in last year, in 2013. So we started out with 3 teams. It was Louisiana-based teams, Baton Rouge, North Shore, Louisiana, and also New Orleans, Louisiana. So we're about to gear up for our second season in June.
Very good. Go ahead with your question, Chris.
Well, we all know that soccer is pretty much the world's most popular sport all across the world, and it's growing a lot here. How did y'all kind of move into the soccer area? Because I know you've had experience with doing arena football leagues and stuff as well. How'd y'all move into the soccer?
I went to a game in Dallas, the Sidekicks, I think it is, and was sitting there with a friend watching the game. Well, he actually had a couple of tickets. I was in town to visit, and he said, let's go to, you ever saw men's indoor soccer? I said, no, I haven't seen it before. And he said, let's go to the game. So, I was kind of reluctant, but I went to the game, and I sat there and I saw it, and I said, man, this is pretty nice, And then I thought after I left the game, I said, do they have anything like that for women, because I do have 3 daughters, and a couple of them are interested in soccer. And he said, no, I don't think so. So I kind of did my research on it and found out that they didn't have they didn't have a women's professional indoor soccer league. So kind of started, doing everything that I needed to do, to get that started up, and lo and behold, find myself with a women's professional indoor soccer league.
Can you, by the way, do you have a website for that?
We have a Facebook page, and that's Women's Professional Indoor Soccer League.
Okay.
You can go there and find out a lot of information.
Very good. Chris?
How's the speed played on that? Because I know that's it's a smaller field being indoors than it would be outdoors, right?
Exactly, yeah. Just like coming from football, regular football, traditional football field onto arena football, and I coached that for many years and played it. It's probably about 2 to 3 times faster than an outdoor game. So, I mean, the ball is bounced off the glass, off the walls. The girls are real physical, and it's a good game to see. You have to actually go out, see it, and sit down and see it in order for you to actually for it to do justice. Yeah.
Yeah, and you mentioned at the beginning, I think I may have missed it though, how many teams are currently in the league, and how many games do they play in a season?
Last year we had 3 teams in the league, and we played a 7-game season. This year we'll have 5. We added 2 more teams to the league, Lafayette and Mississippi. So this year we'll probably play about a 10-game schedule.
Wow, that's great. Very good. Go ahead there, Chris.
So what are y'all's plans for expanding? Do y'all plan on staying in that same area, or how big do you see this getting?
Last year was all Louisiana teams. This year we added Mississippi, another team in Lafayette, and we are planning on expanding out into the Texas area, Houston and maybe Austin. So that might be something for 2015. Yeah,
that's interesting. And how long, how long does it typically take something like this, a league like this, to gather traction?
Basically, we go out and we do a lot of marketing, and we market on Craigslist, we market on the websites, different social media. We have trials that we do, so the girls come out and do that. So we have signs and stuff like that we put up. So it kind of attracts a lot of people. You go to youth soccer games and things like that, and people are real excited about it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, very good. Go ahead there, Chris.
So, what was? Shoot, I totally forgot the question I was thinking of with all of that. But the franchises. Is it something that's franchised like traditional sports teams, or how do the teams, separate teams, get started?
Basically, right now, the league, Women's Professional Indoor Soccer League, owns all the teams right now, but we are looking for owners. You know, we are franchising different teams out. We just haven't had a chance right now to get any real serious owners. You know, it's just started up last year, but we are looking forward to finding individual owners and franchising different teams out.
Yeah, you also own a women's professional football team, correct?
Yeah, I did a few years back. I think it was in 2012, maybe.
Okay.
I did own a women's professional indoor football team.
Got it. Yeah, so you do have experience in this, so that's great.
Yeah, I have a lot of experience. I tell you, once I got into arena football and started playing and coaching that, I just fell in love with indoor sports. You know, so the next thing that might be on my list is indoor lacrosse. That's up and coming, and you know, that seems like a lot of fun also. Very good, very good. Final thoughts before we let them go, Chris?
Well, it certainly looks like something to be cool to watch. I've not been to an indoor soccer game before. We've been to one or two of the football games when you guys had the arena football league, but I definitely want to check this out.
Yeah. Thanks to both of you for being with us. You can check out Women's Professional Indoor Soccer League at Facebook.com. Just put in Women's Professional Indoor Soccer League. Chris Kidd, you can find him at chriskidd.com. That's Chris, C-H-R-I-S, Kidd, Kidd.com. You'll find him now also at priceofbusiness.com and many other places as well. Great content. Thanks so much.
Awesome.
All right. When we come back tomorrow, we will have much more for you. Best content here shows up over there at usdailyreview.com. While they're liking on Facebook, follow on Twitter. You've been listening to The Price of Business.